just waiting a few minutes. Guess I can. I was thinking like, wait, it's actually live on YouTube properly. It's Wolverine. And yeah, well, first question, of course, is what should I name it? Should it be Wolverine? Play settings, but great, I've named it, I'm done. No, as you may imagine, the real sort of Wolverine. Wow, well, that's some dyslexia right there. That's Wolverine. Wolverine, yes, who is male, actually. I'm going to start out with the bandit. Yeah, so I've tried this build before, and it's not... Well, for one, it's PvP, it's just atrocious, but I'm just going to be playing through for fun. Yeah, so it's double claws. Not that shields are necessary, but if you want to go full-blown, you can't really get the looks too well. I'm not going to spend a ton of time trying to perfect the face. There you go. Looks just like that. Yeah, I guess delta farmer, receding, short, swept back, wild. Sure, let's go with wild. The point is that's actually, and I found before, is using the gargoyle helm and just running around shirtless. That pretty much nails the view. So, as you can imagine, you really only need a dex. You know, Wolverine not being able to tank more than 1 or 2 hits is not too characteristic. So I'm gonna go for, you know, very low DPS and tank ability, which doesn't make any sense, but it's fun. Yeah, Master Key, just because you know how you gotta go. And let's do some large upper body, make him all muscly, etc. I think I'm good to go with this. But yeah, so this is part 1. When I play through sort of character builds or things based on specific things, I usually like to, as much as possible, set it up early. I mean, obviously, so a lot of things don't become available until late game or mid to late game, or you might even need to do multiple playthroughs to get all the boss souls that you need to get exactly what you want. So, there's options. But yeah, I like to just play it as like, you know what, if it's a fresh playthrough, fresh character, not in-game +3 with whoever's built on the background, just go for it. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to need to do is get the claws. The easiest way to get 2 claws is going to be buying them off of Shiva of the East, which means Forest Hunter, which means I could try to kill the Hydra, but probably just going to get the Crest of Artorias. So in total, that's 5k for each claw, 10k, and then 20k for the crest. So got to get to 30k, open some stuff up, and along the way, I'll probably just be grabbing levels as I need them. So yeah, that's what we're in for. So let's get this going. Again, it's fun, so I'm just gonna skip this. If you don't know Dark Souls, stop right now, stop watching this. Wolverine's cool and cute, but it's not going to be worthwhile on your first playthrough. Dark Souls is awesome. It's like the best game, so yeah. Got me a key, run down here. But yeah, so could have picked Thief. Warrior and Bandit were pretty much identical for what I wanted. High strength, well, not high strength necessarily, but high stamina, high Vite. And the Warrior starts much closer to the required stats, but my first few levels up are just going to be getting the dex to what I want it to be minimally. After that, I'm just going to be pumping Vite and stamina alternatively pretty much the rest of the game, unless I just decide to finish out exactly what I'm trying to build. But yeah, so this is kind of a generic, a lot of times in a Souls game, or at least from the way I like to play it, it's like you start a new character, you pick what you need in terms of Faith Int if you want magic, but Faith Int, oh come on, Faith Int, and then Strength Dex is the main ones for just getting the prereqs. You take that so you have whatever weapon you want, and then you play through with that weapon. And pretty much, again, it's, you know, you can go for really, really high damage, which is fun. And once you get sort of more used to the game, you're going to be dodging so much, so damage just makes things go faster and easier rather than being able to tank a few hits. But yeah, otherwise just pump it into Vite and Endurance. And if it's your first playthrough, like if you're just, you know, general Dark Souls advice, like how do I do this? How do I do this game? Find a weapon style that you like, and if you don't know, just test out a few of the ones you have access to. You can do it with any of them. I mean, I've done playthroughs just using the longsword because that moveset is, in my opinion, beautiful, and very done that on a low level run before. It works quite well. Flaming battle axe. But yeah, I mean, just find, if you're starting out, find a weapon that you like. And is he? Yeah, no. Ooh, it's telling me I can't stream at this quality. Is he still rolling bad? Okay, let's just for now. You know what? Nah. We're gonna get shirtless soon enough, so let's just go ahead and get shirtless as opposed to wearing that. But yeah, if you're starting, you know, playing, you don't really know what to do, pick a weapon. It almost doesn't matter as long as it's fairly decent. You know, don't be picking a dagger. You can do clubs and hand axes, that works too. But once you have that, and then you're like, well, what do I do when I level up? Just pump endurance and Vite. And I honestly would recommend, you know, go 20-20, then 40-40. You're not going to really go wrong. Hey, he's dead already. You know, you're not really going to go wrong. A lot of times I just go 20 up to endurance first, then take the Vite to 20, then take the endurance to 40, and then Vite up however much higher I care about. I mean, at that point, it depends a lot. You know, the main thing about Dark Souls character building is you do want to plan things out if you care at all about online interactions, because you're probably going to want to minimize your level a lot. But that's just how it goes. Alright, so I'm already shirtless. He looks kind of pink. I guess Wolverine's pink. Well, he's yellow, but that's just what we've got. Hey, I can see myself viewing myself over there. Cool. So, yeah, as I said, let's just go straight for this. 77 souls left. That's enough to piss away. But yeah, new characters. I kind of go through generally the same ritual. I mean, due to the way Dark Souls is structured, it can vary a lot. But there's sort of a run I do through at the beginning before I really care about anything. Basically just kind of saying, hey, no matter how good you are early in the game, stuff's got a good chance of killing you. So there's going to be a few places where you want to do a suicide run. So get those out of the way early. Beautiful. There you go. Two already looking like Wolverine already, except for the whole hand axe and headband. But yeah, so sometimes I don't do this first, but right now I'm just gonna go down here. Usually I just get the Firekeeper soul. I guess, I mean, I want to go for the genuine experience, so I'm probably gonna at least do just the 2+15 claws to begin with. Maybe I'll make a magic claw or a fire claw. I mean, that only really matters if you're going min level, where like you might need the specific elements, and you're just like, hey, I mean, I'm not spending my souls on levels, so I might as well spend them on making cool and different weapons. And if it's based on a specific, you know, character type, you can just get different versions of it. Awesome. Okay, well, since I got out of there, which usually doesn't happen, the other thing I sometimes do is run through suicide running Newlander Ruins, which is basically just kicking down that ladder, and, you know, if things go really well, or not really well, but to go better, getting to the not the battle axe, what's it called? Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Alright, well, yep, he's dead. So yeah, I was really just trying to get to the ladder, and then after the ladder would have been Green Titanite. Since I'm not doing, probably not going to do a fire claw, and even if I do, yeah, let's not do fire claw. Let's not think about that. Cool. All right, so we started that. Hey, here's some generic stuff to pick up. But yeah, so if you are going for a fire weapon or a magic weapon like early, I actually highly recommend getting that. Usually I don't even bother to do farming until I have the Lord Vessel and Covetous Serpent Ring, but you can do it just after the Covetous Serpent Ring. If you do, then and 10 Humanity, which you're probably going to then go to the farm. I like to farm Humanity from the depths, so I mean, it's again why I like the Lord Vessel, but 10 Humanity, Covetous Serpent Ring, that's how I'm going to farm Green Titanite from the leeches in Blighttown. And until then, you can get your hands on a handful of Green Titanite shards, 2 in particular being, the one in New Londo Ruins and the one right above Vamos in the Catacombs. And hey, I mean, it takes 1 to get that additional level up, and that can actually be 24 Great Scythe, I should say. But yeah, it's a lot of times worth it. At least I think it's worth it. There I messed up in New Londo Ruins with the ghost. As you saw, I mean, sort of what I try to do is I run into that room where there's all this kinds of ghosts, which, by the way, seems like the AI might be a little different in Dark Souls Remastered. Might just be that I suck that much, but it seems like they're a little different. But the way I used to do it, that I try to aim for, is to just sort of step foot in the room, because there's that one that'll be behind you, which is frustrating. And then try to get all the other ones there and get the one, there you go, dodge at the right time. But get that one that's in front of you to sort of go forward a little bit and initiate an attack, and then you can get around it. Otherwise, it tends to kind of slide forward just like a step and then initiate an attack, which pretty much locks you out before you're going to just have nothing but attacks coming at you from behind. Obviously, you could try going through the level, going to the stage low level with that free transient curse you get at the beginning. I usually just wait to bother with that until I have, again, 10 Humanity, Covetous Serpent, or just Covetous Serpent Ring, so that when I go through, I can at least start with the Covetous Serpent Ring on and make sure that I'm sort of at steady state with regards to the transient curses, that, I'm obtaining them as fast as I'm using them. So yeah, in terms of suicide run things to do, the only 2 things that tend to be guaranteed suicides from my experience, as in, even if you're decent to good at this game, you're probably there's a good chance you're gonna die, are dabbling down there in New Londo, whether you just get killed on the little bridge getting the Firekeeper soul, like I did not there, or you are awesome somehow / lucky and get into the stage. Well, then the odds of you dying in this stage are low, or very high. So yeah, New Londo, you're pretty much just going in to die, which to me is why it's like, just take care of that out of the bat. I lost 77 souls. That's like 1 early stage enemy. Well, post patch 1.05, for those of us that remember the good old days. But yeah, so it's not that big a deal. And one of the other big suicide places is right here. I don't usually use the red Tearstone ring, but I like to just get it, along with the bandit's armor. I mean, obviously this time I'm a bandit, but then bandit gauntlets are awesome. They are really, really sweet. One of the best, if not thing. And this, like, always, oh no, wow, oh good, no, okay, whoa, oh, there it is. Wow, well, usually I just die outright there. I land and it's like, hi, I did some amount of damage to you before you lightning killed me. Instead, they just lightning killed me. So that's how it goes. But yeah, so that's just a general suicide run. Might as well throw the ring on just in case. Let's see. So yeah, we're already here to Darkroot. I'm still not feeling very Wolverine-y, but we're gonna get there. Gotta get them claws first. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, and off the cliff. Don't give me a black halberd. I mean, like, black halberd's awesome, but that's exactly why. Yeah, okay, good. Like, I don't know how many times I'll start a new character and then I'll be playing through. I know exactly what I'm trying to do. As I said, I kind of run through the same stuff a lot of times when I start a character. And then those few times it's like I get the Black Knight Halberd. It's like, oh, should I just build the character around that? If you are playing Dark Souls for the first time and you happen to get... and you happen to get the Black Knight Halberd against that enemy... I think it's reasonable to suggest that you level yourself up to wield it. That will take a lot of levels if it's your first playthrough, but damn, the Black Knight halberd, just the damage is crazy. I stopped here because I noticed this the other day when I was playing Dark Souls Remastered. Right over there, am I the only one that sees it? That little triangle there where the little objects are clipping against each other. Yeah, and see, it gets worse when I go up here. I get the Dark Souls Remaster, you know, the graphics have been redone. They look better in most places, I think, as with a lot of people. I'm not a huge fan of the lighting changes. The effects changes are beautiful. I do like that. I think that a lot of those are cool. I actually find the item different, the item effects, like the item aura. I miss the old Dark Souls way. Souls going into you, I don't want this new blueness. Okay, it's fine. But, you know, if I'm going to be really picky, I like the way it was in the original. But, yeah, I've noticed more than a handful, actually, of places where, like, you're running around, and I guess just because of the enhanced draw distance, it's like, boom, look at this thing over here, where stuff's just kind of an obvious hole in what's going on. And that's something I loved about Dark Souls 1, was, like, you know, it wasn't a game that was like, oh yeah, come on, we've got insane, beautiful graphics, that's why you're buying us. It's graphics are awesome. Da, da, da. It just had solid graphics. It was like, we're solid gameplay, cool fantasy, you know, quote unquote story, but that's also part of why it's so awesome. And then it was just like, you're playing through, and yeah, you know, there's some weirdness. Like, okay, I can't walk over this ledge, and you know, at some point in the game, there might be an actual puzzle based on the fact that I can't walk over that ledge. That's kind of gamey, but mostly it was good, and there were not that many moments like I had, you know, just there running up the hill where it's like, oh, it took me out of it for a second. It's like, wait, that's a triangle. Wait, that's a hole in the graphics. There's nothing there. Obviously, it's obviously video game graphics. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of those moments when I was first playing Dark Souls, and there's a few of them. I mean, ultimately, it's not that many. I'll probably get to show you one in a second. Maybe I have to get up higher than just Undead Parish to see it. But yeah, usually, or at least I've noticed the big one is just sort of looking down the walls. I mean, that's always been one of my favorite things, is just thinking, like, what's down there? I mean, obviously, it's Undead Burg / Blight Town. Is it another world, another plane? Is it like the world's built on top of this world that came before? Like, going on, really cool. And now it's like, oh, well, actually, I know that there's holes in the world because I can see them from time to time. Oh, no, don't do that, because two-handing. Again, going back to what I commented before, like, usually when you're comfortable, it's blue. The items are blue. It's weird. But yeah, once you're comfortable and you don't think you're going to die very often from enemies, then, you know, you want to do stuff like, hey, I'm going to just dodge around, and if I two-hand stuff, I'll get a little bit more damage a lot of times, and that'll just make things go faster. So, hey, why not? Usually I actually do this first. Why didn't I do this first? But yeah, you could see going through Darkroot Garden, all you needed was the Master Key down in Newlander Ruins, go through Valley of the Drakes, go back up Darkroot Garden, and I'm going to go... Should I go get Havel? Yeah, I guess I'm at about 3,000 souls, then that plus whatever Havel is going to give me. That'll be about enough to buy the weaponsmith, armorsmith, blah, blah, blah from Andre, which I always like to do early game, so I just have to not be constrained by it. But yeah, this, quote, secret spot here, which really is just to get those 6 homeward bones, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, yeah, so a lot of times I do this run where it's like, I'll go here, get 1... then 2. Caduceus Shield, I mean, again, it's... Now I don't feel like I need it, but there was sort of a phase... 3 items. Oh, shit. There was sort of a phase where I was like, hey, you gotta get the Caduceus Shield early so that you can fight the Moonlight Butterfly, because if you just get hit by a little of that magic damage, that can be annoying. Yeah, I mean, I say I used to. I don't think I'm that much better than I was back then, but I think it's because I was doing a lot of low level runs. Low level, you obviously want to get that magic defense up, and you can always go get the crest shield. But if you're still so weak, fighting Oscar is annoying or difficult, then you gotta do it. But yeah, and then a lot of times I'll just come here and I'll sort of let this. If you stand, sort of, there's this sweet spot where you can see that like goes down here. Let me see if I can go to one of the big guys because they're the real funny ones with it. But yeah, see how it dips down? It can kill you that way too. But if you do it and then you step forward, a lot of times if they hop, they'll hop over here. If they swing, they'll do this kind of stuff, and they tend to. Oh nope! There you go. See. Not that it's the same every time, but the point is there's a lot. They just love going down there, as you can see. And, again, if you're really, really early game and you're having problems, like, it's 500 for the 2 giants each, 1,000 souls. That's not so bad. You can do a lot worse. Okay, I was saying I'll go get Havel now. That was as opposed to taking a trip down to Blighttown where I'll get the Crimson set and the Clonty ring. Actually, since let's see, does this put me? This puts me down to about. Okay, yeah, I'll do this instead. So I'll get the dex up to 14. Now I have about 2,000. Okay, this is slowing me down a little, but I'm looking up at the stream. I've only been doing it for about 23 minutes. The file itself. Oh. I forgot about you. Yeah. I would also, again, early game, etc., no matter what you're doing, Way of the White does up your summoning chances. Oh, whoops. Yes, come on. I need to focus more. I'm not used to this talking. But yeah, Way of the White does up your summoning interactions a bit. So before you're a Sunlight Bro, or, if you want to, whatever it is you want to do. I just like generally putting it on there as a nice thing to have for the character, because if I decide to summon people or I decide to interact in PvP, any sort of online play, it's nice. But yeah, so in terms of just all the things I like to get at the beginning, there's the new Londo, the Firekeeper Soul, there's Valley of the Drakes, which really is just the sword and shield, which we might not even use. I don't think I'm not planning to use them with this build. But yeah, you can get those, and that leads directly to the Darker Garden. Darker Garden, you have the shortcut up to Undead Parish, which is nice, and as you'll see in a bit, it also gives you access to Havel. I guess I'll just go ahead and kill a Havel. As I said, Blighttown's another one that can sometimes be a suicide run. I guess I've gotten to the point where I can usually do it without dying. And I'll just risk it this time since I still can't I'm not going to teleport for a long time, so Havel's nearby. I'll just do it and see what I, can buy from doing it. So, yeah, I get Weaponsmith first. Sometimes I choke and I'll grab the repair box, so I'll think about it, and it's just like, no. Another piece of advice for Dark Souls players, always weapon damage if you have the option, not necessarily for strength and dex to scale weapon damage, but like if you have a bunch of souls and then you're like, okay, should I up my weapon another +1 or should I get a level or 2? Get the weapon damage. I've played a lot of low level characters and it's just like, nah, get that damage up there. You're going to want it. You're going to need it. This is a game that a lot of times you have these sort of, you've got invincibility frames. You've got a lot of sort of stress, high tension, dodging around, rolling around. Having that option of just, hey, my damage is high enough that maybe I can just start and swing and then there's a better chance the higher your damage that you'll actually kill your enemy, and then you just sit there and say, whew, I'm alive. So we're doing pretty good. 30 minutes. Usually I'm unhappy if it takes more than an hour to get sort of this initial stuff. It usually goes pretty fast. I'm just gonna, for my own sanity here, yeah. With Havel, it's Havel, so don't take a hit. But even if you do, it's usually best to tank up the amount of damage you'll contribute from your weapon. Trying to grab them, 10 minutes in, 20 minutes in is minimal or negligible. It's all going to be fall damage that kills him. So, man, this is one of the things about the brigand armor and sort of the size scaling. He looks so chunky with that large upper body. Hey, Havel. But yeah, for those of you who haven't known, this is how you kill Havel. You could fight him straight up, but that's scary and difficult and takes a long time to do. So I'm just gonna kick him off here. I remember, so I actually played Demon Souls. Like, I remember looking how I got into the Souls series. I remember like sitting there being like, hey, I got a PS3 back in 2008, 2009, and I'm like, I want to get my money's worth, and there's not that many games that I care that much about coming out here. And I start looking around, and it's like, oh, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. It's like Japan's like, oh, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. I'm like, okay, that's great. I don't have... There's only like one Monster Hunter game, and it doesn't... People say it's not that good. What's up with that? I like this idea. I like fantasy games. I like running around, action-adventure, doing stuff. And Monster Hunter's Capcom, but, there's some similarities. And so I'm looking around, and then it's like, Demon Souls. Oh, you gotta get this game, Demon Souls. And I even pre-ordered that thing with the special edition, got the CD, and I don't do that often. And I grabbed it, and, I had my experience with it. I remember initially being like, what's going on? And then being like, I'm 4 hours in, and I've done, nothing in this game. And there's sort of a hypnotic quality to that, or not hypnotic, but I mean it's alluring quality to that. Like, I want to figure it out. And I was making steady progress. I mean, in retrospect, it was hilarious because I kind of took the approach of I want to explore everything a little bit, which, by the way, is pretty much the worst thing you can do with a Souls game character. Like, I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, so I was like, every time I'd get a new spell, I'd be like, oh, I gotta get my int up, see what it does, or because it's access to a new spell technically. Yeah, every time I get a new weapon, I'd be like, well, if it doesn't, I try out the moveset, or what moveset I have before I have the prereqs. Does it seem like it would be cool, and whatever. And then, as those of you who know, I mean, the weapon smithing system and or upgrade system, I should say, in Demon Souls is just, whew, more intense than it is in the later Souls games. And so that was just like, oh, I'm gonna make a sharp long sword, not realizing that oh, come on, oh yeah, I'm not doing great this playthrough so far. Not that I consider myself an expert player, but I think I'm pretty good at it. Yeah, so that's how you die to Havel. You die to Havel because you're like, I got this. And then you don't got this, and he one-hit kills you. Well, there you go. No matter whatever skill level, I died Havel the first time I fought him, and I had almost dead. Well, that's just how it goes. Of course, then again, I've got oh, yeah. Yes, I am an awesome Souls player. That's for you. That up for you to decide. I have fun with it. I think I'm not that bad. Oh, okay, well. Let's get this battle axe so I can at least not be killed by this guy too. But yeah, so I got Demon Souls, and because I was sort of testing things out, I'm going through things, and then it's like, after you open up all the different areas in Demon Souls, one of the things that sort of strikes you right away, you're like, Shrine of Storms. Those enemies are tough, but they do give you a lot of souls. Interesting. And then, playing through, I come across whatever her name is, the lady in the tower. What's the tower? Yeah. The Tower of Latria, the merchant, where she's like, hey, I got this Ring of Avarice. It's only 60k souls, or is it 50k? I always think it's 60k, but I don't think that's right. I think it's 50k. Maybe it's even less. But either way, that's a lot of souls when, you're new to a soul game and you don't know what's going on. And you know, I've taken this approach with a lot of RPGs before, and I was like, well, you'd say there's this thing that if I grind, I can just get. All right, let me put on this symphonic metal music, which actually paired very nicely with Demon Souls. Just put that on, and I'm just gonna sit here. If I need to get another point in health or defense or whatever, I'm gonna do it, but otherwise, I'm just gonna fight these little guys at the Shrine of Storms over and over and over again until I've got all them souls. And then once I've got all them souls, I'm gonna do it again until I have all even more souls with the Ring of Avarice on. And then I'll upgrade my level to whatever I want. Which again, that first character I made was like 20 in almost every stat. It's horrible. I also started as a wanderer, which is like not that great. I mean, it's good. It's just you have to know what you're doing, at least to a certain extent. I think it's not one of the safer starting classes. But yeah, so I played Demon Souls, and then it sort of, you know, it struck me as a little bit weird, and there was obviously like a community around the game, and I remember, because I had like 2 different people I met who were like, oh no, Demon Souls is the best game ever, and I was like, really? Huh. And not that I didn't like it, I had liked it a lot, but it was just, you know, it was unique in its own way. It was a unique style of action. I was like, really? You guys think it's like the best game ever? It's interesting. Maybe I missed some stuff in there. And I went back and played it again, and this was like summer 2011, so this was right before Dark Souls came out. And I played through it like 2 more times. I was like, wow, that was a lot faster than it was the first time. Like, I knew what I was doing with the mage character. By the way, in Demon Souls, I mean, I don't necessarily recommend this, but if you want to build a magic character, kill the armor spider, get flame spray, just pump straight into magic, or intelligence, whichever the one that ups your magic damage is. I think it's intelligence. But yeah, you just pump that up to 40 or maybe even higher. Make sure you have enough MP that you're okay, but just get that Crescent Falcon that you can find, or Crescent whatever weapon you want, and just, you know, maybe Fragrant Ring. You don't really need it, but just get your MP region all the way, you know, max that up, get your MP higher, get the flame spray, and then with the high damage, and then just like walk through the whole game. It's pretty funny. I mean, it was satisfying the first time, and in later playthroughs I tried it again and I was like, oh, this is pretty boring. But it is kind of hilarious to be like, oh, look at these giant monsters, let me just hold my hand out with this wand, and it should, oh, look at these little fireballs, tiny fireballs, like when you kill King Alent that way. There you go. See, I knew I could kill Havel if I didn't let him kill me, obviously. But yeah, it's just running around like, I can't even, oh, do I have, no, I don't have a wand yet, so I can't even let you do that in this one. It's like the only spell in any of the games. I'm probably wrong. No, I know I'm wrong about that, I just don't know where I'm wrong. But yeah, that has anything like that. But yeah, being able to run and shoot at the same time, it's silly, but it's hilarious. But yeah, so I played through that, and then I heard Dark Souls was coming out, and I'd heard some stuff like, oh, it's Demon Souls again, it's similar, and I was like, well, okay, I like Demon Souls, but we've got my money's worth. It's certainly one of the best games on the PS3, but I didn't think there was that many great games on the PS3. Not that I don't like I'm a Sony console person, but yeah, the Dark Souls came out, and I had a friend who got Dark Souls, and he also got Skyrim, and so they came out like right around the same time. By the way, Dragon's Dogma came out a few months after that. That was 2012, 2013, the year of cool, diverse fantasy gaming, or, you know, whatever, fantasy action gaming. Oh, come on, no. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was wanted to not use language, but I can't really avoid it just out of instinct because I'm playing a Souls game. So apologies for that. Not family friendly anymore. Should I kill him? Use bad language. Yeah, I use bad language all the time in my life. I think that's a human trait. But yeah, this is the way I like to kill the Black Knight. Just because it's funny if you can get it. Yeah, land down here, and if you can stay here, sometimes he like drops down and makes it like really annoying for you, like with that. Yeah, like he's about to do here. Wow, I'm really demonstrating my strength as a Souls player. But yeah, if I get him to... There you go. So yeah, he fell down. The real thing I like to do, I'll show in a second. Did I just say Souls Flare? I'm like hearing the playback. Yeah, I didn't die there. That was funny. But weird. But yeah, the thing I like to do is if you drop down and you sort of stand out, sometimes he'll just walk off directly, and like you literally will just see him sort of fall in front of you and then just fall off, and it's just I find it amusing, where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, and by falling off here. Oh yeah, I know this game backwards and forwards. I'm not dying at all. Okay, 4,000. Yeah, my focus is definitely a little split. Talking here, and not talking. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm Wolverine without my claws. Things are just weird right now, and I'm super low level. But whatever. I mean, that doesn't excuse not dodging and being crap. But yeah. So my friend got Dark Souls, and I actually, it was sort of a weird set of circumstances. Not weird, but like I ended up. I had this was my first year in graduate school, and I was just like, he invited me basically to come and like spend a few days just like with him over my winter break, and I was like, that sounds cool. So I was just like sleeping on his couch, playing games, having fun, and he had Dark Souls, and he'd gotten somewhere in it, and I was like, this feels familiar. This feels like a soul, it's Demon Souls. I know some of this. And so when he's like, I haven't gotten that far, I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm really touch this. Okay, a Gravelord already, and it's gone already. There you go. Oh, now it's over here. I should chase it. That's not gonna matter. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna challenge Gravelord because I've got a battle axe. But yeah, and so I was just like, yeah, we're hanging out in the days, we're watching stuff, playing games in the evenings, but I can live, it's more important to see whatever this cool new game is. I'll get like 3 hours of sleep, and instead, see how far I can get in Dark Souls. And I was just like, holy crap, the colors, not that the colors in color design, whatever you want to call it, in Demon Souls is stylistic, and it works, okay? But it is gray and bleak and desolate. And I mean, thematically, like, Dark Souls is sort of about being, at least to me, my interpretation, etc. It's a lot about being alone, sort of fighting against the odds, being, this tiny human mortal against the gods, these things like that. A lot of the Souls games have that, some aspect to it. It's just what they emphasize the most. Wow, high drop rate. But like Demon Souls is about decay. It is like, all this stuff's gone to crap. Like in Dark Souls, the villain's some, so to speak, villain, quote unquote. I mean, one interpretation, whatever. But the way I'm going to frame it is like, okay, let's see. Resonance Key Repair Box. Why not? Let's get that. Let's grab that. I guess I'll come back later for the dried finger. Dagger. Nah, no dagger. And I'll just grab these because I like to. Sometimes when you need to provoke enemies, if you're doing a melee character, I highly recommend the throwing knives. They're cheap. You can pretty much just go to him, spend 1,000 to get 99. When you see him once, then you don't really need to think about it for most of the rest of the game. Not really going to be that useful until later, mainly in Honor Londo. Oh, great. And now I've got one humanity. Well, Blighttown's not guaranteed suicide run, but whatever. One humanity is one humanity. What else would I use it for? Just pinwheel. And who cares? Yeah, one humanity is one humanity. I might lose it. Oh, that's right. I need to run jump this. but yeah, so I'm playing it, and I'm like, I like the zoom, Demon Souls compared to, or Dark Souls compared to Demon Souls. I'm like, oh wow, I like this camera. Things are sort of zoomed in at a tight level. I feel a lot more like the characters in the game. That's mostly just polishing. A lot of times I attack there. I don't know why I didn't. Then I start going through stuff, and it's like, whoa, the weapon system. Holy crap, this doesn't seem like I need to read a book to know what's going on. It's just kind of like, find the right blacksmith or the right, ember? No. Why am I blanking on what they're called? Yeah, ember, yeah. The anvils, basically, whatever. Or I guess they're embers, I don't know. Embers / anvils, I think of it as like they have a bunch of different magic anvils, but maybe that's not right. But yeah, you find those, and it's like, okay, well, there's like different types of weapons, and they very clearly do different types of damage, and then you experiment with them, and it's like, oh, well, some enemies are weak to this, and they're weak to that. So it's like I'm playing through Dark Souls the first time, and I realized pretty quick, I'm like, Astora's Longsword, get some points in Faith. I've seen stuff like this before in a Souls game. I wonder, Faith's probably not that good, but getting up to 14 is not that bad. I think I might have even, like, when I saw that, been like, okay, restart as a maybe not Pyromance, I don't know. Restart as some class that to make it so that I don't have as many different shifted to get that 14 faith, because I saw that like Astora's Longsword, it's just like, oh well, this is making fast work of these early game undead enemies. Look how strong I am, I can one hit kill them. Oh ho ho. But yeah, and I just had like a great time sort of blasting through that on my friend's place, and I don't mind like content spoilers, but in terms of walkthroughs, I really try to do as much, if not the entire game. It's before I look up anything, I really don't want to do it. But like Dark Souls was just so mesmerizing that when I got to the end of it, or not the end of it, but the end of my time at my friend's place, I'm like, okay, well, this file's dead, so am I going to get this game, or did I just play through? Well, I knew I was going to get the game, but I was like, what else left? And I'm like, wow, the game, I had ended the game, that file, when I basically got to Honor Londo. So I was like, yeah, this is amazing that I'm still there. And then when I look it up, and it's like, oh, by the way, that's like almost the midpoint. I was just blown away. I was like, okay, this game is amazing. All of that long rant and ramble, whatever, brought upon my memory by fighting Havel, because I remember that when I was playing through before, that one time playing through, where I was going through the game, when I got to Havel, I'd chosen the Master Key. I think what it was like I started and I'd picked the Thief, and then I picked the Master Key because I'm like, oh, I'm going to get through locks like a thief, oh ho ho. And I'm sort of exploring around and doing stuff, and I'm like, wow, this guy's like no health. This is rough. And not really knowing how, the relative options. It didn't necessarily need to be that rough. Should I? Oh, why not? I'm Wolverine. Deal with it. I'm not going to min level this guy, because that's even more murder than just running around with claws the whole time. But yeah, I came upon Havel, and I'm fighting him, and like somewhere in the maneuvering, he probably hopped himself off or whatever. Oh, sorry, I was saying, like, I picked the Thief, and then I saw the Master Key, learned what the Master Key could do, then picked another character. I think the character didn't have the Master Key, and like, I probably was doing like where I am right now in the game, where, okay, good job, Gravelord Servant. Where I'm like down here, and then it's like, oh, this door isn't locked. And I'm like, what? No, it was open. I just played this like yesterday. And then it was, oh, that was because I had the Master Key. Okay, start another character. Bandit, probably Bandit, do that, get the faith up so I can wield this Astora's Longsword. And I'm like, boom, I got it. I got the Master Key, I got the Astora's Longsword. I look like a cool bandit. bandit look, I think, is pretty cool. It's very odd. It's pretty cool. The main brigand set, I should say. The brigand set. Yeah, sorry. So we're now here at the last two pieces of the early game suicide runs. These being that you go down here and you get the crimson. I like to get the crimson set. I just think that as armor, especially for its weight and what you get, it's just really good, especially compared to a lot of the options you have early in the game. And then the Chloranthy ring. It took me a while to get the. Yeah, that's right. I don't. No. I do go down there. Yeah. My memory. I'm getting so old. But yeah, the Chloranthy ring, it took me a while to get... Chloranthy, is that how you say it? I don't know. That's how I'm going to say it. But, yeah, it took me a while to get where I could just sort of fall in the right way, which now that I say that, given how I've been doing on this run so far, I'm probably not going to do it. I'm probably going to die instead. But, yeah, it's... Doing the fall can be kind of tricky. Where am I? What am I? Oh, right. Sorry. Wow. Man, I'm more distracted than usual. Oh, right. And I'm toxic. I don't think I'm going to survive. I don't think I have enough Estus with my health size, because I also have forgotten to upgrade that. I'm pretty sure this is going to eat up more health than me plus the Estus has. So... I might as well. Alright, I'm going to do this. So I don't recommend doing this. This is stupid. I am going to, early game, come down here, and I'm going to rest at the Blighttown bonfire, which is a good way to get yourself trapped, because if you don't take care of the blow dart guy, whatever they're called... Oh, great. I might die right here. Let's see. Is he getting in range in time? No, he's not getting in range in time. Okay. Look, I'm so awesome. I'm such an amazing blacksmith. I can repair my weapons. But yeah, you'll see when I go up there. But if you don't take care of him, one of the blow dart guys can just sort of shoot you in the back while you're trying to climb up the ladders. Luckily, I just the first one, so it's easy enough to take care of him, even if you don't want to take care of the others. And given that I've forgotten to use both of the Firekeeper souls, I don't want to step foot in there. If I step foot if you go basically in that area, I don't know this thing like an encyclopedia, but I think that's what triggers, what's her name? Anastasia, the blacksmith, the fire-linked Firekeeper to be killed. Yeah, there you go. It's real Dark Souls. Stay close to death like the whole time. Oh, come on. Show how I'm not used to doing this. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's... Well, except for I don't care about that. That's right, I already went through the consideration. Am I making a fire weapon? Am I... But still nice to pick up, I mean... Makes it easy if I decide to do it. Yeah, at some point I'm probably gonna have a spare 5k, so I can just come down, get another claw, and this is the other one. So yeah, I mean, if you can come down here and get these earlier, then that way, as I talked about before, you can start your game with a +2 fire great scythe if you so choose. But yeah, I would not recommend normally resting at this bonfire, but because I'm stylish and toxic myself, I got myself toxicked, then I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna make sure that I clear my way up. A secret wall. Oh, just some Twin Humanities, except another secret wall. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I didn't know when I was first starting to play through. Like, when you get down to it, I mean, and by the way, after I do this, normally, I don't think I'll do it for this character. Normally, immediately, what I do after I do this initial game stuff, it's just like, well, what's the first area to do? It's the catacombs. By the way, it's the catacombs. Like, depending on how I'm playing, if I want, you know, a nice safety net, I'll use Gravelord Greatsword. If I have anything that's going to be having 16 strength or higher, so that works. But just... like, yeah, the Zweihander's technically in the graveyard, Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. Drop down, get the Chloranthy ring. Chloranthy. I think it's pronounced Chloranthy. Oh, great, and now the way I've done this, since I forgot to get the other stuff, it's going to be a long walk back up. Might as well. I'm not going to save my... Usually, I haven't rested at that the bonfire in Blighttown, so I get down here and I'm still alive. If I've got like 1,000 or more souls, usually I'll homeward bone it back to Firelink. 700's not that much, but since it's only going to get me back to Blighttown anyway, I'm going to just walk it. Oh yeah, and why not heal myself? But yeah, to me, it's like, you look at the game design. I mean, obviously, there's sort of a narrative story you could run through, and the catacombs are not the first place to go. But, like, you get the Zweihander and the graveyard on the way there, the Great Scythe's down there, Gravelord Greatsword's down there. I mean, Pinwheel is just the easiest boss ever, and if you need help, there's... where you can find it, a guy that will basically do the boss for you in terms of NPC summonings. And, once you kill Pinwheel, it's like, oh, by the way, you're not limited to 10 Estus, it's 20 Estus. Like, all that together, it's just... the game wants you to go to the catacombs, because I feel like it's so much of these games are about putting your weapon, getting your weapon the way you want it, and... that's the place that has the weapons, and it's the place that lets you up your healing max, and it just seems so... you go catacombs first. It's what you do. It's what I do. I'm just... recommend that. I mean, as I said before, it's like, after you play these games... or you play this game enough... yeah, it feels robotic. I do a lot of these exact same things in different playthroughs, or at least at the beginning of different playthroughs. But it is what it is. I mean, it's still fun. And I get to build cool and diverse things, so don't judge me. It's what I'm going to do. It's what I like to do. Don't do it. Yeah, there we go. But... yeah, I mean, starting the game where it's like, you got that Crimson Armor set, which is really lightweight, provides decent armor. You've got, the Bandit Gauntlets, which are awesome. Chloranthy Ring and Havel's Ring, which, you might just use the whole game anyway, depending on what you're building. You got a handful of souls, enough to get a few levels at the beginning, but also to buy those basic items, as well as access to those basic items from Mr. of Astoria. What else do you get from these early game runs? You get the Firekeeper souls, so you're up to +2, and you've unlocked the pathway to Undead Parish to Firelink. I mean, I know Firelink is like the nexus. Oh, this is the part I was talking about, where it's like, this guy's gonna shoot you in the side unless you're smart about not letting him shoot you in the side. Which either the AI is different, I'm remembering that differently, or he fell off or did something. I don't think he fell off. I'm actually going to have to fight you, aren't I? There you go. Especially when you're, fighting things that are tougher than you. Another thing I recommend is that, like, hit in quick succession, but watch your stamina and just leave a tiny amount left so you can dodge out, because you can just like pound into them, dodge out. Maybe that's also because like I like the Chloranthy Ring, though usually you switch that out for probably gonna switch that out later soon enough. Though maybe not for Wolverine. Wolverine's pretty fitting, but. Mask of the Child, which like almost every character I make wears unless I care, and this is one where style matters, so I'm not going to use the Mask of the Child. Similarly, what am I doing? As long as I know I'm not Wolverine-y, but until I have the claws, wow, that was what was I? Talking in parallel does distract focus. Okay, done with that. I'm up here. Yeah. But But yeah, I mean, it's going through this stuff and these suicide runs, it's going to give you, you know, what do we got here? Well, technically I bought those, but I found those. I mean, I don't really use the gold pine resin, but it's pretty potent. Homeward Bones is just essentially, you got to have that. Here's some padding, you know, some nice padding if you want some souls to get some levels. Well, that was random. Those are just guaranteed. Yeah, until you want that. But yeah, you get these items. No, not those, but these three, you know, these things you buy up. Who cares about those? If you want to store a straight sword, you can do it. If you want a Zweihander, you can get it early. This character's got 14 strength, right? Yeah, so not good. If you need magic shield, in case, you know, you're not going to get crest shield before you fight Moonlight Butterfly. Grass crest shield, best shield. If you're going to shield, if you're going to shield, grass crest shield. That's just how it goes. Apparently, you get these. I don't really notice that. Brigand set, which Brigand gauntlets are the best. Hey, you got some nice poison fire resist options if you need it. You got this. This is awesome. This is awesome. These you forget about. This one and this one. Also, if you are worried about the Basilisk's Crimson set, Curse Resist. Oh yeah. And these bad boys. And these are safe. So whatever. Okay, it's like 57 minutes exactly what it says up there in the corner. So technically under an hour, I got all this done. Okay, so now the real, that's the initial build-up, etc. I've got enough for another level, and since I already did it, I'm gonna do it. I still need to buy the armor smith set, but who cares? Let's do this thing that I forgot to do. Feed these into her, and for some reason, I just like to go to there and check and be like, do I have a Firekeeper soul? No. Alright, that's fine. So, now what do I do? Well, I'm going to want to be a forest hunter so I can get the claws, and I'm going to need 20k souls to do it. Actually, I probably should hold on to that. 100. What's the best way to get 20k souls? Well, I think I'm going to run through the Undead Parish level, go kill the gargoyles, and if I still need more, I'll kill the Moonlight Butterfly. And conveniently enough, I have one huge manatee to use to get stuff going on. Elevators are fun. But, for a second I thought, the chain's right under my spell slot. I thought that spell slot, I guess it's a spell slot. What do they call it in this game? My D&D mind coming in. It's like, spells are spell slots. Of course, everybody knows what that means. Yeah, lunging attacks for the win. So yeah, if you're new to the game and you can handle running through that basic early character stuff, I'd recommend it. I think it gives you a nice starting set of stuff, but just like leveling up in Dark Souls. I mean, if you know exactly what you're doing, why not just, pinpoint in, precision laser, just go exactly where you need, get exactly what you need, etc. Well, given the nature of his character, I'm just going to fight through this with an unupgraded battle axe. There's no reason to upgrade it, even though that would make all this much easier. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, a lot of times that's what I end up doing, is I'll be like, well, as long as I have 16 strength and a little bit of dex, I can use the Greatsword, the Zweihander, and that, until I have the characters I want. Oh, great. I just accidentally drank Smestus. Okay. So what am I going to do? I am going to battle axe my way through the Undead Parish. I think that's about 4,000? I don't know. Say a couple thousand souls. Not very much. But that plus the gargoyles. Also not that much, but it might be enough to get me close to the 20k. Yeah, I don't know this game perfectly. Obviously. No. Yes. Hello. Battle axe is actually pretty sweet. I like the battle axe. not necessarily great to run the whole game as a battle axe, but you can. I mean, its damage for its weight's pretty good. And it's nice fun. Got the large arcing swings. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit roundabout. I mean, part of why I do that beginning stage game stuff is it's just like, even though I make a lot of characters in this game, there's just something about me that's completion. It's like there's stuff over there, there's stuff over there. You can't reset the world until you've picked up everything in the world. That's just oh yeah, there we go. Let me just turn myself around right at the perfect moment. That's how you play this game. Oh, that's also how you play this game. Wolverine should have regenerated through that. I don't know. I guess in this timeline, he doesn't have as potent of regeneration, or as adamantium skeleton's not put in right. Yeah. It is what it is. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're a little level, but you still want to actually hurt shit. Just hurt things. There you go. Grass Crest Shield, Gravelord Gritsword, pretty much need nothing else. You can just be naked. Alright, let's try this again with a little bit more, not getting stabbed in the back. Okay, let's see. If I can get the claws, well, I mean, that means actually going through several levels, and with this low weapon, this is going to take a little bit of time, but if I can, within an hour, if I can have the 20k and be a forest hunter, I'm happy with that. And then I can earn back that remaining 10k and go down to Blighttown and get me some claws, and then upgrade the claws. So, some people may point out, why am I not parrying? I'm actually not great at parrying, and it makes it feel too gamey to me. It's like, it's already, knowing the AIs, knowing the placement, knowing how things are going to move where. I know it's a little bit of health, but I'm going to do this. But it's just when I'm constantly thinking about, oh, well, that exact timing means this, and do this. It seems so mechanical. I just don't like it that much. And it's the same in Bloodborne. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, despite Bloodborne having more of an emphasis on it, where it's like, oh, the guns are parry and in stunlock, etc. It's that axe. I mean, that axe is just so potent. It's like, well, you can just dodge and hit things, and that'll work well enough. All you really need is weapon damage. Titanite shard. No, I don't care about Baldur's shield. Of Wolverine, I don't use shields once I have claws. Until then, I gotta use shields. Come on. But alright, yay, I got the basement key, even though, actually, I do need that one, I believe. So there's two ways that I find to kill him. One is to drop down on him, which I've been having more difficulty with the Dark Souls Remastered. Oh yeah. And sometimes he also does that, no matter which version of the game you're playing. He sometimes will avoid, but if you can get him up here, then you can do things like drop on top of him and do that. The other way, which is more silly. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, that's right. I have only an axe, not even Gimli's. There we go. You should be dead. Oh, yay. Another great... Man, I remember when I first started doing Dark Souls online stuff, I was like, Gravelord sounds like the coolest thing ever. And then I just wasn't very satisfied with it. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like you're having actually much of a maligned impact on your enemies. Yeah, and I just wasn't as into it compared to, you know, the usual Invasion, etc. Honestly, I mean, my biggest thing is sunbroing. I just like helping people out, and since, I mean, I know it's Dark Souls Remastered, and part of the point is like we're gonna bring this to more people than before. But yeah, it still seems like a lot of the people playing online like know what they're doing. Certainly is the case here, where it's like, I played Dark Souls, I know Dark Souls. Ooh, he walked all the way over here. But where's the other crossbowman? No, yes, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Like I said, that completionist urge, it's just too strong. Still got my one huge humanity. I got 4K souls. I just heard on the replay where I'm just like, I know Dark Souls. I mean, 2 humanity now. I remember when I got this, they went and got Remastered last week. It was like, whoa, which was, I guess, that's exactly a week ago. Did it come out Thursday or Friday? No, it came out. Wow, time moves fast, man. What do we got? But yeah, I remember when I got it, the guy was like, "Oh, don't break your controller," and I was just kind of like, "Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess that's right." Like, people have trouble with Dark Souls. It just seems like it's been around for so long that the only people who well, it shouldn't be this way, but it seems like the only people that care are people who are like, yeah, it's Dark Souls. We know what's going on. We know how to do this. It takes some time. You die. Even if you're, you know, not that good, you know, you're good or whatever. The point is to beat it. That's the adventure. You don't have to be like the best PvP player ever or the best PvE player better. Just play it for fun. But yeah, that's when I got the remastered, not the original one. I mean, when I got the original one, I was just like, oh, I gotta get home and play this, because, like I said, I was sort of in this fervor of like, played it at my friends and it was awesome, but I had to get farther, and that means I gotta do all the stuff that I did over there. I mean, it's just so many great memories. The firsts in the Soul series, like when you first fight certain bosses. Okay, let's see. This guy can sometimes be annoying. Do I want to show you what the fire thing is that I was talking about? One way you can fight him is the same as you could do against the boar if you don't have a good weapon. How is he at? Is he at half? No, he's not even. Okay, we're going to show you. You can use this strategy on him or the boar. It's funny in both. I think with the boar it's actually safer, but we'll see. Maybe they made the AI smarter. I don't know. Or did he not? Oh, come on. Don't tell me. Well, they either changed his AI. Actually, that is a first. No, I've had that happen before. There we go. But yeah, one of the annoying things is if he... Oh, yeah, see, like I said, safer. Is he coming? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, you can get these guys and be like, oh, well, that's not good. Come on. No, why are you running around? Stop running around. You're supposed to come attack me. Come on, come on. Wow, they did make these a little smarter than they used to be. They used to just like walk into this fire, and it was just kind of funny because they'd be like, oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, there we go. Yes, now he's like all up in it. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm, again, as I've been saying, I'm demonstrating my awesome aptitude for this game, and, you know, almost dying and actually dying in several cases, but okay, 1/6 of the total way to the claws, assuming I don't die and lose everything. Just likely I'm not gonna die and lose everything, even though I'm this weak. It's just okay, fine, guys, come on, that's not nice. No humanity. Oh, the humanity. Okay, you're not doing one. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I was not narrating through my adventure at this point. Okay, I have one more, and I'm that poisoned, and I'm at that level. Do I... Yeah. I go here. Don't have to, but it's just sort of a needless risk. Trying to do this in a timely fashion, folks. But okay, let's see. So I've got 2 huge manatees. But yeah, this is the way. One might think that what I'm doing is getting a claymore. Another person might think that what I'm doing is opening up this doorway to the sunlight altar. But people who really know Dark Souls know that what I'm doing is about to praise the sun. Well, actually, you can't praise the sun yet because I don't have access to the thing. But I will get my white soapstone, which is awesome. Axe is not going to be fun with the dogs. Or the thieves. Can I do it? I think I can do it. I need the souls, and it'll make things more transparent. I mean, like, more obvious in terms of what I should do if I end up with a lot of souls. Oh, that'll be fun, actually. I don't remember what it was like using the Wolverine build to fight the Capra demon. And I guess I need to, because I need that. I gotta have that plus. Gotta have that plus 10, so even though it's gonna take me a while to farm, I just gotta be Quelaag after. I mean, the gargoyles are the gargoyles, okay? Like, they can hit you around a bit, but they're not that bad. Quelaag, if I don't have an ally, Quelaag can be messy. I do have a moment, so bro there. Oh, wait, no, I did not mean that. I have reconsidered your offer. Thank you. We will jolly cooperate, my bud. I guess now, I mean, before you could do 2 summons, now it's 3. What are some 4-person teams that you could do? Like, if I'm building Wolverine, I've built Thor before. It's okay. I mean, he makes at least Dark Souls-y sense. He kind of feels right. It's like, I have lightning weapons and I shoot lightning. And it's a reasonable thing to do. Wolverine's just kind of silly. The Captain America build is very silly, but and more so even in this one, it's can be kind of amusing to watch, where it's just like, why am I this high of level and having this much trouble fighting a man serpent? I was trying to arrange it so I can shoot, bump my shield into you and you fall off this thing. It is a lot of not very Captain America-like behavior. I mean, it's a lot of maneuvering and a lot of roguishness, but this is one way to take care of the dogs. That's one dog. Where's 2? Come on, 2 dogs. I'll go ahead. Alright. Okay, good. I can 2-hit kill the dogs. These guys might actually be troublesome. Alright, great. I saved him. By the way, if you don't care at all about magic, you don't care about magic, and you want a Slumbering Crest ring, but you don't want to get to Sin's Fortress, sorry, Griggs. You can take him out, and he'll drop that ring if you want to be quiet. Okay, cool. They're one-handed, one-hit KO'able. That's nice. I guess part of the reason I thought to do this is, well, for one, Dark Souls just came out like a week ago. But yeah, for some reason I was just thinking about, like, you know, the X-Men animated series and missing it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad they left this physics in. This is really why we play Dark Souls, is to ragdoll around weird looking things. Oh, come on now, come on. I've got, oh no. There we go. Can I get him twice? Nope. Okay. But yeah, I've just been thinking about the Dark Souls animated cartoon from the 90s. And I looked into it and it was like, oh, I can get this online? Like, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Then, of course, I looked and found out that you can't get the Spider-Man animated series online, which made me not glad. Ooh, you guys almost got me in a backstab. I think you can kill these guys with the fire the same way. It's just more annoying. Okay, I still have 3 Estus. Just gotta kill another batch of these bad boys. What did I get? The thighs? What are they called? Hollow Knight tights. Yeah, they're tights. That's what I thought. But yeah, you can get all the X-Men animated series, so I totally am going to do that some point soon. They're a bit pricey, or at least like 2 of the sets were. I'm guessing that's just how they were printed. It's not cards or books, but... Let's see. Come on, guys. Sorry if I'm not properly commentating on the battle as it's going. This is sadly the real Dark Souls, where you're just like, I gotta chip away at the enemies because I can't actually fight them head on, and it's not a game where I one-hit or 2-hit KO people. Of course, then, you know, you level up and get to the point where you can just go around one-hit and 2-hit KOing people, and that's what we're heading toward. Well, not what we're heading towards with Wolverine and Claws. It's going to be chip, but in a lot of cases, a lot of builds. Uh-oh, no, block. Alright. Ooh. There we go. Okay, well, even if I don't kill Capra Demon right now, 7,000's too much to risk. But yeah, I'm gonna skip the Capra Demon, but I'll open up the extra way back here, so... Oh, this is not good. Okay. Or am I not going to make it because these fellas are gonna do me in? There we go. Sorry, I had to get quiet there. I was in the zone, focusing so hardcore, you would not believe. Nah, I want to fight the Capra Demon with my +5 claws. It's okay, take another 18,000 or whatever the numbers, or less, I don't know, something like that. Takes about, it's under, but a little under 10,000 souls to upgrade a weapon from nothing to +5, if you're buying all the Titanite raw, like buying it from Andre as well as doing it. Normally, I just, out of instinct, make sure I have one of each of the mosses and a dung pie, and, well, I'm still going to do this, even if it would be better to hold on to the soul, because prism stones are the best. But, yeah, usually I buy those up just because that way whenever I go to Twinkly, I think it's Twinkly in this game, I can't remember their names, maybe it's Snuggly. I'm just going to say it's Twinkly. Or whatever. When I go to the crow, the baby crow, and trade the items, I just want to not have to worry about that if, for whatever reason, I'm on the elevator and decide, hey, I want to do that now, or I need, for whatever reason, the red redstone chunk, or I want the crest shield right now. Like, whatever reason I find myself arbitrarily doing it at the moment that I'm doing it. I don't want to find myself lacking for equipment that gives me the Twinkling or the Demon Titanite, because that's, you know, getting early Twinkling Titanite or getting early Demon Titanite is pretty much the reason that I even bother with that. Unless I get 2 Skull Lanterns and I just really want the Fog Ring, because that's also cool without having to do that. Although, in this case, well, Wolverine's not going to be invisible. That's not appropriate, but even so, I am going to at least some of the time be a forest hunter. I don't know, I'll probably throw that around. I think I'll probably let him run and do stuff. Okay. So I've run through these stages. Not quite 20k yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to Undead Parish, finish clearing out Undead Parish, and take out the gargoyles. I'm still pretty low level, and I mean, it's what is it? It's 5 in the afternoon. I'd expect there to be a reasonable amount playing, but even across this weekend, I noticed I made a level 10 character for doing some. Well, I mean, mainly for doing online stuff, just because it's lowered the summoning threshold, and thinking, oh, there'll be some new players, and just seemed like the activity was quite low. Not that, you know, Dark Souls back in the day was a huge hub, but like I would just have expected that it would be quite high compared to other times, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else going on. Yeah, no. 5 in the afternoon. Is that right? Or is it evening at this point? It doesn't look like evening outside. Whatever. Huh. Just noticed that's pretty funny that I guess imported from my PSN's got that scarab beetle from way back in the day. I remember when I first got my PS3 and it was like, choose your avatar. And I was like, hey, I mean, I like scarab beetles. Scarab? Stag beetles. Sorry, stag. That is a stag beetle in the upper right. Just my PSN avatar logo, or whatever the proper term for it is. And the whole reason I went down there was to make myself human. But yeah, I've got... Let's set these up. But yeah. Oh, am I gonna get killed? Oh, I actually meant to clear it out first. Who cares? I can do this. And I might as well kindle it one. Ooh, yeah, look at that Wolverine. He's all bulked up. But yeah, let's see if I can summon some help, and if not, I'll just kill them with my dinky axe and Solaire. But that's assuming the channeler doesn't cause me a problem, which he might. I don't think so, but I've been doing pretty bad. Just been a while since I've been this weak, and usually it's like by the time I get to Andre, I just, you know, farm for... There we go. That's more like it. Who is this person? This person has a katana. Space Knight? That sounds cool. What do you got? You've got a black sword. I'm gonna go with you. You seem cool too. Should probably do Bro Layer 2 just so I can get that extra one. I've got to make sure that I'm up with the etiquette, people out there. Always bow. Alright. Yeah, it seems like a good team. We got a Space Knight, we got a Diabetic Ferret. I think this is what... Oh, summoning failed. Okay. Well then, how about this fella. Or feller. Lake Cake Battery. Another summoning failed. Alright then. Maybe I'm just uploading too much. Drake Sword. Another Drake Sword. Well, this one looks cool. Alright. I'm going to try this a little. Okay, there's not even fog up. Alright, well, I'm just going to go about my business. I'm not getting invasions aren't being the problem, just whatever. It's failed to create a session. Okay, then. Yeah, I know the summoning failed. Okay. Well, what else? And we run here. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Whoa, not one hit KO. That's not good. Yeah, sometimes this happens. Let's see. Oh no. Oh. I missed you. Oh. No. Oh. And that's Dark Souls for you. Okay. Well, that's one wasted humanity down. Hey, not all that bad considering I have an unmodified battle axe. It's been a while since I've died. Okay. Well. Oops. For those of you out there who are wondering, that feature right there, notice that when I clicked use humanity, it gave me the option of how many I wanted to use at one time. That alone, I think, is enough for me to recommend using, getting Dark Souls, an improvement on Dark Souls Remastered over regular Dark Souls. But yeah, especially later in the game, I mean, when you're going to be using humanity to feed into some of the Covenant, access to some of the Covenant stuff, yeah, it just, it only takes, even when you get to the point that running through a file is only a few hours, it still takes a while. Whoa! Okay. What do we got here? I'm just gonna... Hey, it's Diabetic Ferret again. Let's see what happens. Is it gonna work this time? Or not work this time? And I'm just gonna go ahead. That guy's cool. Thought about summoning him. Am I gonna fail to create me a session? Danny B. Okay. I am not failing to create a session this time. I am just going to bow to my diabetic ferret friend. And I'm going to bow again. Okay. Let's not get killed this time. I will bow to friend number 2 if they show up. Okay. Let's see what's going down. There we go. I bowed to friend number 2. Sorry for the lack of commentary. It's Dark Souls. I'm into the Dark Souls. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, Diabetic Ferret knows what's going down. Diabetic Ferret's probably like, what is this guy doing? He's running around shirtless. Okay, I get behind that, but he's got a battle axe, and the battle axe is doing damage like it's a unupgraded battle axe. He's using an unupgraded battle axe. Okay. Not knowing that the real reason it's got to get me them claws. Of course, now that I think about it, I probably should have waited to fight the gargoyles with the claws, but it's just... Oh, no. I need the gargoyle helmet. I'm not really going to be Wolverine until then. Okay, they'll be the one boss. I'll get, I'll do them... I guess the Moonlit Butterfly, it's like... I mean, Wolverine would jump on that thing and slash it up, and I can't... This isn't Dragon's Dogma. I can't do that, so... Not gonna happen, so yeah, I mean, if I really need the souls, I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna get like 5 for these guys. I can't remember if it's 5 or if 5's the half point you get when you're helping. That's right, I am gonna praise that son. Where is he? I guess he's not here. Oh well. We'll deal with it. Alright, I gotta get that hat. If I don't get that hat, I'm gonna be crushed. Forget whether it's automatic or not, but I'm going to be disappointed. Alright, gargoyle. Well, there we go. We got the pale axe. And then this guy's low enough that... Oh, okay, cool. He's got it. I was just going to be like, I'll go take care of the other one. And the guy with his right-hander was like, no, I'm going to go take care of the other one. Don't you worry. Aw, that's cute. He wants me to get the final blow. Come on. Victory achieved. Thank you, bros. And... Do I not? Did I forget this? I don't get the gargoyle helm till later? Well, that's sad. Thought I got it now. Oh, okay, but I did get 10k souls. Okay, so there you go. I will soon be having access to the claws, and then I will soon thereafter get the claws. Let's see, how much do I get for killing the... I don't remember the people in Dark Souls looking that detailed, but okay. I don't know if it's remastered or completely overhauled. But thank you, fellas. Okay. Alright. Crest of Artorias. I'm gonna get you... Should be at least enough for a little bit. Okay, that's all I wanted from you. So yeah, I need about 320 more souls. That's 2 of the guys down there. Okay. Well, I mean, while I'm at it, if I'm just going style, it looks kind of like Logan, Wolverine, whatever you want to call it. Him. Should I get... No, I'm not going to bother wasting money on Sastising. It's not like Fists matter. He gets Wolverine. He gets the claws. So let's see. It's an hour and 35, so it took me 35 minutes. Well, I'm not technically there yet. Because I might die here if I'm sloppy, which I have been being frequently. Wow, I thought these were 200 souls. I'm just so used to using the Silver Crest ring, I forgot that they're 160, which is exactly times 2, 320, but whatevs. Okay. What's this? No. What? They just want to beat to death? Should I? No, I gotta fight. I gotta get Witch Beatrice if I'm going after thing. It's only one more humanity. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, that it's here. Yeah, why not? We're gonna do this thing. It's not like I'm gonna lose souls, which... Oh, failed to invade. Okay. Is that because it's about to disappear? Does this person just want to brawl, like fist fight? Invade the world. Searching for world to invade. Invasion cancelled. Oh, there it is again. Come on, Gravelord Servant. This is the best part of Dark Souls, is standing around waiting for online interactions to queue up. Oh. Oh, I am invading as a spirit of the vengeancing. Forget how this works. Does this mean I'm automatically close to where they are or not? No, I'm over here. Okay. Bet this person is probably ridiculously powerful. You'll get to see my less than amazing PvP skills. They're still all here. There is some damage down there. I look so weird. I'm all like orange-red. Ooh, stone armor. Tasty. Oh my goodness, this looks funny. Whoa, how is that? Constantly having lag issues. Or at least for me it is. Ooh. Wow, what level is this guy at? Did we just get another spirit to join the fray? So this guy's just like all poise. Wow, why? How did that happen? And this guy's still not dead either. Hey, I don't know whether we're good guys or bad guys, and I'm super low level. I don't know whether he's upset with me or happy with me. And I get no souls? Tiny amount of souls? Alright, well, I mean, it happened. Life happens. Dark Souls happens. I guess that's what they do, like why people do it. Huh. Maybe that was also 99 humanity. I don't know. I mean, the level range, I can't remember off the top of my head how level range works for Gravelord, for the Gravelord. And I only got I think I only got a few souls. Maybe I didn't get any souls. But yeah, I mean, stone, and if he has 99 humanity, it's pretty good defense, I think. That might explain what we were seeing. Alright. That's a lot of souls down there, 20,000. I think I gotta spend it all in one place. Gotta get me an armor smith box. No. I might get myself killed, actually. Okay. So yeah, I don't even need to really bother with the Moonlight Butterfly. I should just go try and kill the forest hunters, and if I am just too incompetent for that with this low level, then I will just run straight through, get me on their side. Don't really care about Ferris's bow for this one, but the way they've made the leaving, I mean, I'm guessing that I'd still have to atone were I to attack them after I became a forest hunter, but I guess that's the thing, is I could just go to a bonfire, switch to a different covenant, then fight them, then switch back for wanted. Oh, this is the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, I do like that addition. You know, yeah, you don't have to do as much work as walking to the specific places, but like once you had the teleporting available is kind of like, well, what's there, the warping with the Lord Vessel, like, what's the point? I mean, it's just more time to go to the specific place you need to go to get the exact Covenant ability that you want, and it just makes it so it's like even since I've played it, I've done almost more tinkering around with the dark blue and blue ability. Well, not more than I did before, but I've actually been like, hey, I can do this because I don't have to always warp to that one place, and I'm only going there just to do, switch Covenants. Plus, I was just thinking, like, yeah, it's early game, and, the most interesting people to fight are probably the ones who are high in sin. But, alright. So let's see how much I really suck. I'm gonna fight these guys. Seemed like some of these guys were regenerating on the bonfire now, which, my memory is that didn't used to be the case. The Phantom Knights, like the ones that are sort of faded out, don't seem to be, and that's always been the case. But Sorcerer, I remember it was like I'd killed him, and then he came back. So where is this bad boy? Ooh. Yep. Oh, there you go. There's one. There's 2 humanity wasted. I don't know what exactly I was thinking right there. But that's how it goes. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this guy does not look very healthy. Guess I should just avoid Mr. Knight until Mr. Mage is taken care of. Is that... Whoa! Ooh. Oh. Well. Huh. I don't remember these guys being this competent before. And then again, I obviously remembering a lot of the difficulty of this stuff a little incorrectly, probably because I have a weapon that does... How much damage? Well, it was 100 damage, so like a fourth of what I'm minimally used to. A lot of games I just run straight for the Gravelord Greatsword. And I just play with that. Okay, let's just do this one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, wow. There we go. Oh yeah, doing 20 damage a time. I'm not going to do this. This is going to take way too long. But I am going to do this. Alright, there's 3,000 and 1 down. Okay. Well, this guy's just going to be happy to keep shooting. Until, yeah, let's lure him a little bit closer. Did I just see... one thing that is annoying is the difference between the Phantoms and... Oh, no. Oh. Ooh. Wow. So I let myself get killed with a short sword. So this is now, what, the second time, maybe third, but I think at least the second time I have been killed by that axe getting bumped on something. But we'll see. Does the Phantom Knight come back? We shall find out. Yeah. I mean, this is Dark Souls. It's just how it goes, you know. After a while, it's like, what's the game about? Getting lucky on the drops, not falling in the wrong places. Oh, see? And see, I can still do stuff like that. Ooh, that was a fast one. It seems slower than the other ones. Alright. Ooh. Wow. This guy's still going crazy. Well, you still are dying way too slow. So I kill you that way. Alright, well that's one claw. 5,000, almost 1 1/5. Alright, how should I draw these out? Okay, well the bandit's after me. And he's the dangerous one. Where is he? There is he. Hey. Okay, well, you're getting haveled. Bye-bye. You're worth, what, 1,000. And do, like, almost... the reason I think of him as doing a lot of, like, the most damage, but I guess he doesn't. Well, you're all getting haveled. We're just gonna do it this way. Okay. Oh, no. You hit me with a mace. Ow. That hurts. Oh, what are you gonna do? 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 You're gonna... wow. You're just kind of stuck here. Okay. That was interesting AI maneuvering. Okay. 1,400. Should I go for it? Ah, why not? How bad can the thief be? Come on. Yeah, that's right. I would try to fight you, but I'm going to do such piss poor damage. Sorry again, piss poor. But it's not even going to be worth it. But I can kick you, and I can hit you, and I can keep kicking you, and then you can backflip, and then you can jump off. Okay. 2,000. Alright, well there you go. I didn't even need to fight the Midnight Butterfly. Where are we at here? Hello, Alvina. Yes, my decision. I will join you. That's right. Okay. Well, an hour and 50 minutes in, and don't have the claws, but pretty much do. Technically, well, I don't forget what I said, but I know that my intention was to be like, if I have the 20k in Artorias and I'm on my way to doing this at 50 minutes, I'm happy, so. As far as I know, I gotta talk to you, and even that doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're gonna show up down there. But let's hope that you do. Okay. So, what do we got now? I am going to run back to Undead Parish, then run down to Firelink, then run down to Blighttown, then buy me some claws, then run all the way back up, then grind to get them claws up. But at least I'll have... ooh. Yeah, while I'm here, I need to do it. Sorry. But yeah, I should get the stone armor because I should wear the stone leggings. When I did Wolverine before, it was just kind of like, look, if I'm not going to have much armor on, might as well have them stone leggings because it goes like the gargoyle helm's crap. But I don't know. There's probably better ways to optimize it. I just enjoy it. I think it looks decent. And it's kind of like a tightsy feel, but also armor. You'll see. I mean, like the baggy pants, like the brigand pants, actually are some of the ones that I think look most like, sort of like, oh, these are normal pants, or at least like normal Dragon Ball Z pants. But yeah, see, they're even called the stone leggings, not even stone pants. Like, look at that. Look at it. That's kind of superhero. Oh, cool. And I'm still light. Awesome. Even with the weapons. Yeah, come on. Look at those. That's kind of funny. Yeah. But yeah, I just like the look of it. It's just like, it's gonna work out. Alright, so I've still gotta wait to kill the 2 gargoyles later to get me the bleeding helmet. Alright. That's just how it goes. And I'm going to be fighting this game now with the claws. But I think I'll just start going through stuff. So then I'll need another 20k. I'll probably come back here and basically let Beatrice kill the moth for me. He he he. Oh man, fighting the Stone Guardians with unupgraded knives is... I should probably just run through the stage, get it upgraded, then use that to get at least one of them up before I fight. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and a lot of times I'll use the Wolverine too. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I need Havels. How bad am I on Havels? Yeah, I'm pretty much there right now. But then again, the claws is going to take the weight down somewhat. Well, a fair amount. But yeah, the Wolfswing just feels heavily, or feels Wolverine. Because it's like, yeah, that's right. You can't stop me from attacking. I wish there was like a height in this game. I could make him very short too. That'd be fun. I will say, I mean, like I said back at the, you know, Dragon's Dogma, Skyrim, Dark Souls 1, all coming out within a few months of each other. It was like, find some way to take the best elements out of those games. That would be just awesome. I would absolutely love that. And it's like, you don't need to, I mean, basically use Dark Souls as like the common piece of it. And in terms of, it's a lot of just taking content from the others. You don't need to tweak the gameplay too much, in my opinion. Obviously there's a lot of ways you could integrate those elements, but that's just what I see. Okay, can I get them in 7 minutes? Almost assuredly yes. If Shiva's down there. And then I'm going to homeward boat back, because no thank you. Should I buy more than 2? Well, 2 for now. I do 2 until I have actual nice upgraded ones. Trying to think, I'm pretty sure that if I just skip that, go to New Londo, kill Ingward, and get the blah blah blah, but to get to the very large Ember, that it's still, Andre will still take it. It's just that he can only upgrade from +10 to +11, so it doesn't matter because I won't have anything +10 until I get the large Ember. But once I have these claws, I can go after Capra Demon. I can be like, yeah, come on, boy, we're gonna get you. Alright, we're almost 1 minute, 1/7 of the time down. How are we doing? Come on, Wolverine. You've got a high stamina regen. Just don't mess this up. Come on. I shouldn't even bother with that. I want to go straight back to the end of Parish, probably. Oh, well, I'll talk to you. Yes, I will accept your sunlight battle. And I won't kill you. I have patience. Does that mean I should get... No, I'm not going to bother with the soul either. I'm going to have to kill Quelaag soon enough, so... It's just how it goes. And I'm also going to make sure... So, I don't know if you noticed, I always do that elevator back up just because, like, aside from when I go down into New Londo proper, there's almost no situations where I'm not warping or homeward boning back up through that anyway. And yeah, I do from time to time die because I'm up at Firelink and I'm heading down here and then, oh, I forgot to send the elevator back up. Or, yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's the reason, but yeah, so I'm gonna, oh, ow. Come on, Wolverine should be immune to poison. That doesn't make any sense. Well, there you go. Classy. Regenerate. Yeah, look at that regeneration with magical Estus. It makes total sense. Okay. Well, I'm poisoned, but I've got 8, and I'm going to be dropping most of this way, so I'll be done fast enough. I've got 4 minutes. And I gotta not die by my poison. Can it happen? Ooh. Ow. Well, that hurt. Let's not gamble with you. Oh, come on. Come on. We can do this. Alright, yeah. Oh, and Shiva is down there. Beautiful. Okay. So, 2 claws obtained. Basic Wolverine built. Alright, I can pretty much end the stream here as a success. Hello again. Yes, yes, yeah, cheap, okay. Well, at least I can look skyward now at your selling them cheap. And, are they? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I see.
Thank you, Shiva. Well, okay, I should do it, but I'm just gonna make sure that nothing bad happens to me. So, where am I? What am I? What's happening? I have 3 minutes remaining, and within 2 hours, well, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that tension. Just keep it going. I realized in listening back to the stream, I asked where am I and what am I, but not the most important, how am I? Not the most important, why am I? Okay. Still 3 minutes, and Claw 1. Why is it on the talisman? Claw 2. Oh yeah, Wolverine. 14 out of 81. If I get rid of this... Oh, he's still fatty roll? How about if I get rid of... There we go. Okay. So, but do I have anything else to spin the ring slot on at this point? Let's just do blue tier stone just for that. Open it up. And now... Ooh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Only microphone audio is being broadcast. Both microphone and game layer being broadcast. I don't know what I did. I don't know why all that's happening. All I know is I wanted to do this. Well, it's worth it. What do I... Yeah, I need to do it for Beatrice anyway. So, yeah, but I'll head back up there to use this. Even though I don't have that much humanity. Certainly don't have any to spare. But I want to get me a nice image of the current progress on Wolverine. Let's go. Claw and Claw. Totally both unupgraded. I should have upgraded the first one at least, but oh well, I'm still gonna go for it. How much? 680. Yeah. You know you like that. See, claws are fun. They're not strong, but they're fun. Listening to that playback, I have very funny things that I say. Okay. So where did I want to be? Well, I wanted to be... I could do it in front of Sims Fortress, can't I? Which is completely purposeless for me coming up here. Okay, well, that was a minor waste of time. I apologize. How many do I have? 1. I have grand total of 1. But let's go ahead and, yeah, that's right. I've got a Claw plus 1. But yeah, I figured I was thinking before this would be a nice little visual of just like we've got Wolverine. Oh, whoops. Oh, only audio is being on now. They're both. Okay. So, oh, I don't need to bow. I need to. What is this? And I messed that up because I'm new at this. Alright, try again. Alright, I took some sort of photo. Hopefully I'll hold on to that photo. I guess technically, if this is streamed, I can go back and clip it out of the video later. Modern technology is so incredible. Okay, well now I'm friggin' Wolverine, and I am going to go fight the Moonlight Butterfly so I can get enough souls to update these weapons into +5 claws. And this goes back to part of what I commented on a while ago. He's still too high defense. I should just not bother. What I commented on before, always, I'm still very low level, but I could make my endurance invite higher, I could, but it's just not going to be nearly as useful as upping the weapons, because the weapons are going to need to be up there. Once I get them both to +5, I should probably go straight for the Capra. Once I get the Capra, I should get them to well, I can't get them to +10 because I won't have enough large Titanite yet, but I should probably go fight Quelaag, I suppose. That'll be fun. I might actually die several times trying to do that, but it is what it is. But yeah, that I think is the path. Get Quelaag, which will give me a lot of souls, but the main point is to give me, oh no. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Do this without dying. There we go. Okay, that's what I was hoping would happen. So I get quiet again. But it's how it goes. Tense Dark Souls. This is why we play it, except for this is why you don't play Wolverine, because the gameplay is like this. And it's not the best thing in the world, and he's backing away. And I am still super weak, so I am going to... No. How close does the enemy need to be? What? There we go. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. Well, let us not anger any enemies, if as few as possible. Should I even bother to see what it's... These dinky little claws. I'll take on the one, not more than one. But yeah, let's aggro as few enemies as possible. Probably gonna... Okay. Alright, well, I did that. I'm probably gonna only play a little bit longer, especially once I get the claws to where I want them to be. Can I even get bleed on you guys? Oh, that's right, I can't dodge. And I can't block. So, 3 humanity. Wasted. Got it. Yeah, that was shameless. It should be shameful, but I just am not used to playing... I'm used to dodging. I'm not even used to those guys surviving long enough to let one of those off. And it happened, so that's my fault, and that's just how it goes. Alright, so this will be fun. Okay, so I need to... I think I'll just risk aggroing you. Sorry, you don't... It's like if I walk in there and then walk out, so I really can hug this wall. And the two-headed snake's not going to come out. Although I do need to recover. Did you aggro? You did not aggro. Okay. Then I'll let you come out, but I'm gonna let Miss Beatrice take care of you. Because I can't. I can dodge and stuff. Come on, attack me. You punk. Don't do any of this magic stuff. That's for my team. And there we go. Alright, 4 humanity wasted. And Beatrice... Oh, okay, beautiful. So she's just using her spells into the stairwell. I swear that I at least... Generally, I don't suck at this game. I might not be great at this game, but... Okay. I can't do this, so I'm sorry. It's just as long as I'm fighting these guys, it's just I can't. if they get off that spell, all I can do... Well, here, I'll at least not assume that's going to happen. If he starts to use it, I'll run up the stairs and try to hide on the stairs until he's gone, because I'm Wolverine and my claws don't hurt a giant guy made of stone. So you can tell me I'm missing out on something, but I don't think I am. Oh, that means I also lost those souls that oh, and I forgot to use the humanity. Beautiful. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, no. Got out of there. Okay. I wish there was some way to know whether the spell was still active. Okay, it's not. I have big old defense on. Should I just homeward bone back? I mean, I guess. Yes, I still have 5. Okay. Sorry, that aggravated me somewhat to make that mistake, which happens. But I didn't die. I faced it with that spell, and I didn't die because this is Dark Souls, and that's how it works. You fight, and then you learn some. Okay. Alright. I've got my claws. I'm a little slower than normal because I've got my shield so that I can actually use it if I have to, even though I'm Wolverine and I shouldn't. And I accept that. That is a failure on my part. So yeah. How many souls was that? It was only like 1,000, 2,000, something like that. Where's that bloodstain? No, the bloodstain's in there now because I died again. Keep dying to this guy. Got it. Okay. Alright, come on. Before, just don't wake up and just purely do your spell, as you guys sometimes do. Oh no, you haven't seen me. Oh. I forgot that you guys worked that way. Not that that would make any more of a combat strategy sense, but it is what it is. Oh, okay, but I guess he does see that now. Okay. You know what? Hey, Beatrice, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go on a field trip. Let's see how you can handle this. No, Beatrice, where are you? Where is she going? Are you just going... Yeah, you're just staying out here. Okay, well, we can work with that. I think. Beatrice? No. Don't just activate your spell. Hey, Beatrice. Hey, Beatrice. Okay, come on, attack me. Come on, or just get close enough. Oh. Well, I don't want you to keep wasting more and more spells. But... Alright, what else do I need to kill here? Okay, you're not going to come out of here, so I should just come back to this level later. Got it. It's okay, Beatrice. It's okay. You can have your perspective. You know what? No, I'm just going to gamble it. Level. Then come back to the stage later. What do we got? Don't get in my way, Beatrice. Yeah, come on. So yeah, as some can very, very justifiably point out, you know, this is very not Wolverine, right? Like, I'm fighting this boss again, and I'm also basically letting the summoned allies do the work for me. Why am I not doing it? Well, you can try your own Wolverine build and tell me what I am missing about damage. Now, again, I understand that if I were to go get a Fire Claw, I can actually do decent damage, but I want to just go pure fizz. So... Oh, let me my butt. Yeah, come on, no, let me kill it, yeah, come on. I think Beatrice still... No, I did it, whatever, doesn't matter. Even if Beatrice really did still just do that. But okay, 10k. I can get one of these up to +5. That's solid. Solid-ish. And how many large do I have at this point? Just like one? No? None? I'm thinking of a different file. Wonderful. 5. Okay. This is workable. So, I'm basically just going to be swinging the one anyway. Should I get... Who cares about the Wolverine? I'm going to have to come back here. So, yeah. Alright, at 3 hours, I'm going to try and kill this. I'm going to end the stream at the 3-hour mark or so. So, I've got my claws. You know, that's, or at least I have some version of the claws. That's the point, right? That was the goal for the day. But I'm gonna actually need the claws to be more than useless, which will take a while. But, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's not horrible for 3 hours, you know. Start a game, kill some stuff, intentionally make your character very, very, very weak. And, you know, just get the things that you're trying to get. I was hoping I'd have the gargoyle helm too, but I guess not. And I don't think in 40 minutes I'm going to kill Quelaag. Maybe. You never know. But, yes, sure, you can make divine weapons. That's totally cool and fine. Oh yeah, catacombs are going to be fun with this guy. What do we need? 7. Yeah. Oh, +5 claws. Okay, let's go ahead and get 2 of these. Claw number 2. Ooh, look at you. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, 2 to 4. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I only need what? So that's 3, 2,400, 2,500. Okay. 2,500. Yes, that's what I meant. When I said get the claws, I didn't mean some form of the claws no matter what. I meant explicitly the +5 claws individually. Well, let's go back to these guys. Let's see. Can I make fast work of these undead fellas with +5 claws? Well, +5 and +4, right? Yeah. And people can see what I'm doing, so maybe I'll get summoned. That's a decent way to get souls, although Quelaag's the real farming place. Okay. 2 direct hits. That's not bad. Oh, well, okay. Well, this one's not so much. That's fun. Yeah. At least I feel like Wolverine. That's what really matters. Yeah, okay, good. Summon sense there. And I'm still human. Cute. Alright. Well, if I'm still a human, maybe I can get some allies on Capra Demon. Oh! There we go. See, the claws aren't horrible. Pretty difficult. Good point. Oh, ow. Well, I need to kill Quelaag anyway. Yeah, there you go. No, come here. Well, yeah, 3 Estus to take out 1 guy. That's how we do it. Let's go for it. Yeah, and so that's fun. Once I get my stamina up high enough, the fact that I can just sort of, even though it doesn't look like a claw slash exactly, kind of, I guess it does well enough. I've got some parrying, which I should get good at, but whatevs. Okay, 1,200. I'm halfway there to that last one. Oh, this was dumb. I do not want to surround myself. Wolverine doesn't. Well, I guess Wolverine does, because Wolverine can do things like swing both hands around and not have to just be like, I can only do a little punch, but it's a little claw swipe, but it's really just a punch, but it looks kind of like both, but... Ah! Okay, well that's enough. There you go. Oh yeah, 66 damage each, you know you like that. I say whatevs a lot, now I'm realizing on this stream. I am being summoned. Probably because I look like Wolverine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What I meant was this button for the bowing. Now that it's set up. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, some person. Does this person know what they're doing? Or are they just like, whoa, this guy's cool. And they're impressed by the way I look, even though my claws suck. Oh, I already have an ally. Oh, great. Do we have another ally? Or is this an enemy? Cool, another ally. And let's see, I think the people can't... Why is... Oh, he's got the two-handed. Okay, I'll bow to this one. Seems like they know what I'm doing. I mean, come on, a guy with two claws. What else is... What are the options? I actually think that that's probably like the worst thing ever if I just get sort of caught up in a large brawl. Here, I'll take on the big guy. Okay, well, you'll blast the big guy, and I'll pretend to take on the big guy. Somebody died. Don't let it be the summoner. Don't let it be the summoner. Summoner. Okay, it was the summoner. Okay, so we had 4 of us, and one of us decided to die. Or the 3 of us, well, the 4 of us, we decided to, of the 3 of us, we decided to neglect one person, and that one person was the only one we needed to protect. Excellent. Well, actually, I got all the souls I needed, so I think it's just, at this point, worthwhile. So 54, 12.4. Wow, okay, so that's... You can have a little bit more, but what would that even look like? Like, I would just put what? Even those are too heavy, right? So maybe crimson gloves. Yeah, I could do the crimson. Oh, that's not this. That looks super crazy. I kind of like it. Anything else that crazy? And these are too heavy, I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright. So, let's get me some +5 claws. I guess I'll just keep practicing. I'll go practice on the Capra Demon. Oh, whoops. I need one more.
Don't get yourself.
Cool. So, even though I'm probably not going to swing too well, I'll mix it up with this very slow wind-up slash, but point is, I got me 2 claws. 2 claws is what's cool, and that's what's up. So, now I just need to grind some souls, which I guess I should just... No. Who cares about grinding souls? I'm human right now. Let's go see if I can find some allies for Capra, which I probably can't. And see how that battle goes. Very slowly, but... I mean, you can dodge and slash enough in that one. It's not that big a deal. At least I can lunge one hit kill. That's cool. My Christmas colors with this faded green and faded red. And I guess if Capra goes, and I've still got, 40 minutes or so that I'm going to play, then I can maybe go get Quellog. And if I get Quellog, then I can get the Covetous, and I get Wolverine condemns you to death because, well, technically killed people before, even if you had a reason for it. It sounds like the kind of thing Wolverine might not forgive, you know, if he doesn't understand it or whatever the plot. I'm not here to write the full story, although maybe I should, but oh right, I got hit by fire, but it didn't even make me stun. Oh, that made me stun. Oh, that claw is so, that swipe is so satisfying though. That long wind up. None of that. But yeah, if I was here to write the full story, well, I guess he wouldn't be undead, just regenerating. And the other undead are, though, because apparently there's others. So yeah, there are still other undead. That's a thing. That makes total sense. And I suppose he's not branded, even though I'm branded. Maybe he was branded. That's it. The dark side was a brand. He just regenerated out of the brand, because he does that. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna get to fight these guys without blocking. In narrow corridors. It's doable. See? Doable. More worried about the dogs than these guys. Because I can just do that to these guys. And the dogs are going to be dodgy. Okay. Ooh, blood loss. See, that's what I was talking about before. Damage. You want damage, because sometimes you'll find yourself in a situation where the smartest thing to do is just to swing, 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 as much as you can. And in those situations, you want to have the highest damage you can. Oh, that's cute. That's the giant's hammer. I'm pretty sure. You killed the blacksmith, the giant blacksmith. He's adorable. Maybe this person's making Thor. I don't know. Although he's wearing Mask of the Father. Seems a little unstylish, if you ask me. A demon ahead. Das ist true. Yeah, those crimson ones actually don't look that bad. I mean, yeah. Cool. Well, let's see what we've got here, buddy. Hide Wars. I'm gonna do joy. What do you mean, finger down? You want me to go down there, or are you just not happy that I summoned you? Oh, okay, you're putting armor on. Putting clothes on. Alright, we can... this is more than enough team. I just need to make sure I don't die. Alright, we ready, guys? Okay. And there we go. Okay, well, that's 5 now. And I died right away. Well, you can be the judge of how badly I played that one, but I tried to get around that corner right away, and it didn't work very well. What? Oh, I forgot to rest at Firelink. Okay, beautiful. Well, there's not that many souls. Should I even bother? I'm gonna just try it without being human, because I'm very low on humanity. But yeah, I mean, you know, maybe I should have parried. Well, not. Yeah, no, shouldn't have parried. So it just is what it is. They ran at me, they hit me. The one was jumping in the right way, and I didn't get out of the way in time and opted to try and heal instead of that. Yep, my mistake. But yeah, oh man. Even with, this is the thing about these types of runs, is that, you know, Dark Souls, once you get your damage up there, you can just at least be like, well, RNG, you know, I'll try that again, but it doesn't take forever to get to the boss, and it doesn't take forever to get the boss down to nothing. Like, even when bosses take 30, 40 hits with your good, well-optimized weapon, you know, it just is one of those things. It's just how it goes. With the claws, with weaker weapons, it does take forever. You gotta not just do the running, but then you gotta do the hit, and then the hit again, and the hit again, and then it only takes like a decently high defense enemy in between you and the boss for it to take for a long time for you to do it, or like I am sitting here where it's like, well, since I can't block, and all the enemies have a ton of bleed, and my health is still low, then right, so I point out, like, oh, why don't you just farm souls for a while and then grind levels to get your Vite and Endurance up? Yep, I could do that. I'm just opting to do what seems like the fastest way to get interesting things and high damage, and so oh, there we go, beautiful. Okay. Okay, well, I only took one extra one, and then I do that swipe is nice. Let's see. There we go, that worked out well. Again, apologies for my being quiet. You know what? I just don't have the super patience for this. I'm sorry, guys. If anyone wants to call me coward, etc. Man, that new fog effect makes it quite difficult to see when I'm first coming in, at least at this stage. Okay, so, killed both of them. Again, apologies for silence. It just is what it is. Now, come on, lunge at me. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Oh, that's not block anymore. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, lunge at me. You know you want to. Alright, now we're fighting like Wolverine, except for doing almost no damage. So, but I mean, I guess there's some people that Wolverine fights where little claw scratches don't matter that much. But then again, it is what it is. Oh. For some reason, I thought I was out on that one. Okay. And again, let's just go to, what is the Capra Demon? The Capra Demon is not being able to see the stage. And I'm glad that they've added that to the fog at the beginning. Yeah, see, I know how to dodge. Sometimes. Okay, well, this isn't taking too long. It's just every time I get behind one of those trees, I'm like, can I see this? And that music just makes me so comfortable. Ooh, how did I mistime that? Oh, because I can't see. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, and there we go. Yes, I did get greedy there towards the end. Yes, I almost died because I decided to get greedy. But in return for that, I swore that I picked up the large... No, I didn't with the other one. Again, I'm just thinking of that other fight I was playing the other day. And I had this run where I I was actually trying to grind the green titanite from the, what are they called? From the leeches, and had a surprisingly lucky run of getting large titanite, and was like, hey, that's cool. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Actually, I shouldn't do this. Because even if I get summoned, right now the goal is just to get down to that bonfire. After that, I can get summoned. That's fine. But yeah, okay, good. These are still 2 hittable. That's useful. So yeah, now you're seeing... Oh. Still would be nice to hold on to that shield, but I'm not going to. It's not. It's a security net. If I can, at least clear things out, like use the safety blanket of the shield to... Ooh, that's nice too. Use the safety blanket of the safety net, not safety blanket, whatever. Of the shield. No, that's not right. Of the shield to do things like clear out the dogs when I have problems like that. That's fine. And then I can take out the rest, like Wolverine should. I didn't know that you could aggro this guy. Or this lady, I should say. That early. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, good. And I'm glad that guy just corrected mid-air the way he was flying. Okay, come on. No. 13. And then 150. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then the bleed. Which is the real money shot. 59. Man, these claws are still they're pretty weak. Without Estes, can I even survive this dog? I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. Should I continue onward? I mean, I've got no large titanite. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, yeah. So what do I gotta do? I gotta dodge around. Yeah. Let's just go for it. Okay. Look around corners, folks. There we go. Okay, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh, that's what's going on. They're dropping off that way. So yeah, Blue Tear Stone does seem quite Wolverine appropriate, just because I keep looking at it and being like, oh, he should be dead. And instead, he's not dead, because super defense at the last second. Well, should I reverse hollowing yet? There's really no reason to hold off, I don't think, because I might make it down to... Well, might make it down to... I need some Vite. Let's get that up. Yeah. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, we're doing it. Alright, 236, okay. There's no, if my memory is, there's no large titanite down here, so that's a little sad, but Okay, so good to know. I actually was able to watch those droppy fellas this time. It was good to see that they slid off, because I did notice they were, absent where they're supposed to be enemies there, because that's what the Dark Souls game has in that position. There's 5 there. Just, turns out that 3 or 6 there, I guess. But this turns out that several of them want to just drop off and die. So yeah, that's how long it takes Wolverine to kill a bunch of rats. And that's totally like it is and should be. But I guess if I'm, weak and starting out, and the claws are good. I can't remember if they'd be with Dex, so I guess later, if I get Dex up, that'll go up. I guess since I don't really need that much more, not dying for running out of stamina too often, I don't think I need to farm up to 40. Getting the Vite up would be nice, but I think after 20 and 20 of Vite and Endurance, I will just sort of take it piece by piece, what makes the most sense, whether it's that or Dex in any one level. Is he gonna go all the way up the stairs? Why won't you bleed? Do you bleed? Isn't that the quote? I still haven't seen that movie. I don't know. Man of Steel was just kind of jaw-droppingly, Oh yeah, there's a large Titanite here. Oh, right. Is there more? There is? No. Maybe. I should just dodge the big rat. I do that, but yeah, Man of Steel was a lot of interesting things going on with it. Certainly not like a universe kickoff movie, but that's what they did. And yeah, then I didn't care about the rest of them, especially when I heard that it wasn't like, oh, you gotta see these. It was really good actually, and it made sense, and yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, someone put their summon sign down here. Interesting choice. Yeah, I just wanted to close this out because, one, opening this door from this side is a nice thing. How many of these do I got? 4. I'm gonna use one. Yeah, that's what you get, rats. Don't get to affect my life that much. Alright, 20 minutes left. I'm certainly not going to bother to take on Gaping unless I absolutely... Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is why the Blob is one of Wolverine's toughest opponents. Yeah, come on. Let's draw these rats up here. Let's have an unnecessarily long battle with Mr. of Thorns. If I survive. Okay, so these are the big ones. Are still 2 hit kills. No one's dropping down here. Okay. Alright. Well, that's how that goes. One Estus. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Oh shit, I meant to not aggro you. Okay, yep. Okay, let's do this without health. Okay. Yep, and I died. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah. And if I want to kill him, I've got to do it. Okay. That one was frustrating. Again, mostly because I'm not used to poison being able to just, kill me. Like, yeah. Poison's not that big a deal in this game, at least not to me, not usually, I guess. I'm just not used to that. But yeah, the shortcut's open, so at least this time I can hold on to more Estus. That's what I should have done. I think I'll try. Pretty sure I killed invade again. I think that's how it works. Yeah, but okay, not that big a deal. So that's what, 6 humanity down. I mean, that's I don't know. You can infer what you want. Maybe I'm just really bad at this game, etc. But that's just okay. That's just how it goes. I mean, the cost of doing stuff at lower levels or sticking to specific things is this kind of stuff. You'll die more often. And if you're human when you do this stuff, then you'll die as humans more often. That's just how it goes. It's not that big a deal. Just the way it is. Yeah, I'm glad that swipe is very easy to very frequently misses. That's really satisfying. I'm glad that that's pretty much all that I can do in that offhand. Or not pretty much only, but I mean it's not. The things about the fist is that like in the dagger is that you can still get sort of a nice offhand swipe. There we go. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad that like him tanking hits from me is legitimately like a good strategy for him, just because all the poison that he's getting versus the damage plus poison that I'm getting. Okay, there you go. Finally, I got some bleed, or not poison, the bleed that he's getting versus I'm getting. Okay, I should stop whining. It's not that big a deal, right? I just did that. Ooh, and I got a sword and shield. All right. Where is any remaining large titanite? Is there more down here? I'll just clear the level. Oh, wow. Hey there, big rat. But, yeah, okay. There you go. Got that done. And I can take this up to 10. Okay. I'm very much not gonna fight Mr. Gaping. That's scary. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to repair because, yep, that damage is fast, but not that it really ever matters. Okay, wow, what level was I at through most of this? I'm only at 21 now. So, is it worth it to head back up just to get the additional +1? Probably, but who cares? How are we doing on time? Yeah, 15 more minutes. I mean, that's not enough to do everything necessary to farm the large titan. You know what? I'm just going to leave you alive, because killing you, okay, well, if I can't get out, then I can't get out, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, what are you going to do? Come up these stairs? I don't think so. So, let's save Laurentius, is it? It's Laurentius, right? I think there's an in there. Yeah, I smacked you. Deal with it. Ow. Ow. That's some nice bleeding. Yeah, that's right. Got a sack. That's what we want. Okay, does he tell me his name right here? I think he does. Thank you. Laurentius. Yeah, Laurentius. Okay, cool. Good to go, buddy. Even though I ain't gonna do that. I ain't even gonna get one attunement. I let you do that to me because I didn't want to dodge that way and aggro the other guy, and hopefully if I did the other guy... Okay, cool. Wow, these guys are dodgy. Yeah, that's right. This is a fight right here. Feels like a real Dark Souls battle. Whew. Yeah, that's more like it. You know, taking the bleed, or knowing when the bleed is, and just tanking the hits as necessary. That's what playing Wolverine is. Ooh. Roll, stay up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get the second spider shield because that's what we do. Then we can go back, clear out the basilisks. He's still gonna have a lot of health, isn't he? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ah, is that bleeding or something? Okay, cool. Got me a sewer chamber key. I think I already master keyed through whatever that was. Got one of them. Okay, then fight these rats again, which are probably the most dangerous thing I'm going to do, although I don't have any idea what my curse resistance is, and it's probably pretty bad. Alright, I was doing all this, getting lots of souls, all the way up to 3,000. It's amazing. Okay, this will be fun. Let's see how we do it. I guess I can technically run around. No, because I want to go down. As long as I get him in the back, it shouldn't be that big a deal. And I have a lot of stamina to dodge away with and such. There we go. Yeah, see, it's not so bad. Give me some Eye of Death. I am gonna lure this fella out, though. I do not want to risk getting caught up in that. Yes, my curse resistance is bad. Quite bad. Okay, but I want to lure him out. I don't think there's anything. That should be the hard part. Although, one of them I was playing earlier, and it seemed like one of them would follow you through down into here, which didn't used to be the case. Although, I don't have battle axe anymore. I got claws. I can punch, stab forward. Ain't no big deal. Okay, can I get out of the range? Yes. That's all that matters. Even though I couldn't see what was happening there for a second, and I was like, did I kill myself? But I didn't. It's weird shiny stuff. Poor guy's all frozen. Again, apologies for the silence, if people actually care about my voice. Which they probably don't. Or people, quote. I'm here by myself. It's just how it goes. But, yeah, not that big a deal. 8 minutes left if I actually keep to what I was saying I would keep to. If that's the case, come down here. I've got the large number. Might as well just go make sure that there wasn't anything in here. I'm just thinking of the large one again. It was all over there, all the large titanites in what's its name? Sin's Fortress. And I don't need to kill Gaping, just need to kill Quelog. Oh, should I? No. Yeah, if I can get me a big posse, maybe. How many? 1, 2. Logic? Oh, why not? Things go badly. I'll just homeward bone out. I have, 4, 5 left? Okay. But only if I get this feller. Oh yeah, I mean, if I kill Gaping, I should get my levels up a bit. I guess I do fight. Yeah, after I get to 20 endurance, I'll just mix. Yes, I already said this, didn't I? Mix between the 3, but I think Vite takes precedent. And do Dex just to get that damage up there. Bow to your sensei. Hello, Raining Slade. Better not black crystal your way out of this one, fella. I thought it was 3 phantoms. I thought I saw that somewhere, and I think I faced that. Whatever. Compared to Solar's better than Lautrec in this battle. Okay. Should I? What's the point of even blocking against Gaping? It's just a dodge battle. Alright. Let's see what I can do. This will be fun. This is actually, it will be fun. I mean, Gaping Dragon is, one of my favorite bosses, if not my favorite boss. It's just, he's massive. It's all about dodging and stuff. I know compared to some of the other ones, it might seem, I don't know, you just gotta move out of the way and then slash it. It does a lot of stuff, and a lot of its attacks go over large areas, but whatever. It's what I like. Let me have what I like. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 200 damage and 4 slashes. I can see it. I can see how much I've hurt him. Oh, we all dodged that superbly. Okay, how are we doing? 10%? A little less than 10%? We can do this. That's right, you focus on Solar. We can do this. We can do this. Yes, we can. Wow, Solar? That's pretty funny. Okay, this is starting to go not as so well. Yeah, I'm definitely, after this battle, no matter how it ends, I'm ending this, which means I gotta win, come on. How are people doing on health? Not great. Okay, well, my ally dies, I'll overthrow now. Come on, Gaping. Do more than just that over and over and over again. Oh, okay, good. I was like, I'm stuck in there. This is bad. Oh, there we go. Now it's bad. But I'm out of there. Yeah, see, come on. It's not cool. Guy getting slashed. Alright. Yeah, I feel like Wolverine. I'm just claw. Scrape. Chip. What is it doing? Weird pouncing jumps even more so. Ooh, ow. Well, we're over halfway. Oh no, no vomit, no acid, no me gusta. Okay, jump. Who's he facing? Solar. I think the ally's into this. He's like, yeah, we're beating him. We're gonna chip him away bit by bit. Which we are. No one can say we're not. Come on, face me. And he's jumping again. So yeah, I like caping, but usually he does more than just jump. 3, 4. Yeah, we've got this, guys. Yep, come on. Jump. Oh, Solar. Oh, so bro there. Happens. He does have a limited lifespan. Come on. We've got this. Alright, bro. Thank you, Reigning Slade. You are awesome. We have about you again. Cool. I got a key to Blighttown. 25k, which is more important. Fog wall is disappearing steadily, slowly, not that slowly. But yeah, I'm gonna run back. I gonna level up, and that's gonna be it. So anyone who cares, I mean, obviously this is, in a lot of ways, I'm just doing this as a test gaming, streaming straight from the PS4, which is cool and interesting, and I don't know, it's like almost like a notebook entry, right? Like, I mean, vlogging is now a thing, but I guess it's just in the modern era that, like, it makes sense to video record. It's weird. I didn't think I'd be able to talk this whole time. I mean, I apologize for those who it's annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so I up that. Then what do we got here? How's the damage go? 3 points per. Then more 3, then 4, then 5, then 3. I guess as long as it's 3 each time or more, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I'll definitely get it up to 20, and then I think I'll do health. But, yeah, I mean, thank you all for those who actually watch. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed viewing this weird, making Wolverine in Dark Souls. But thank you all for watching, and take care. Have a great day.